by one cow. Who no has we yamo? Though your money, let's go for a tin as we yamo. Sakabla it more. Power get that dinner. We don't put your say by crying of house away. You're saying no wood, even no. No, and I know, and I know, even my background well, my background, it's so dumb. Isn't there no girl? Yago demo se allí, with a shot. You play Clemenceau, gas and PC, our friend Yaka. Siane, fully and radio. That is a given out by Mole. In and out by Mole. Sakabla given out by Mole. I want to go. I told Kataza give out to. In a tour. Sakabla give out to. In a tour. Bao busy a tour. Ganji did a tour. Boto Ludovic. So, I blew your body, bringing yourself. Madame Smaro, una boy, your Emma by your one. Kataza by one cow. Uno has we yamo. Though your money, let's go for a tin as we yamo.
Please share the show.
Sakabla it more.
That JJ Dennis coming here. Come on.
We don't put your say by
President
of house away. You're saying no wood, even
the Bazon District Association here in the US.
and I know,
Will be my special guest for my special show. Apart from people share the show all around the place. Sending all your way. You know that JJ Dennis we're going to be here for about an hour and a half. We're going to say hour and a half. Dennis is going to be here tonight. Telling us. But then I was not to and bring on Mr. Dennis. Let me stop the song and bring on Mr. JJ Dennis. You know, JJ Dennis is a strong supporter of Mr. Otavio Gilmore and Josephine Slew. They are the strategists, he and Daniel Payne, but Payne won't be joining me tonight. Payne will not be joining me tonight. It's only Dennis JJ, the former president of the Bazon District Association. You see, he's going to make a case for Gilmore. Why he thinks people should vote for Gilmore. He will continue to make that case until the election day. That's on the 11th of May, May 11th. So without any delay, let me get Mr. Dennis out here. Mr. Dennis, can you sit in your chair, please? You have to sit in your chair, please.
I'll sit in my chair.
I'm about to put you on live here, but I need you to sit on the chair so that people can hear you. Hello, our CNN. Okay, that's a big one. That's that big one. My sister, all the way from Iowa, Demo. She's gonna be taking off black on the 26th of this month. That's next week. But before I get into to bring on Mr. Dennis, I want to say one thing for 1 minute. So I'm gonna put you backstage, okay, Mr. But I think you can listen in, and maybe you can chime in on it also. But 1 minute. This is a concerning issue that is raising in Minnesota that has the propensity to derail our community and bring this instability or wherever in our community, to destabilize our community. Gibson Jerry on my show last Tuesday, I think Wednesday or Tuesday, he said the president set up a committee that was going to probe into the issue that is happening in Minnesota. The impasse that is going on. Bobby saying president, George Floyd George say he's president. Since that time, the president has never spoken on it nationally to call a teleconference to even tell us what's the result. Since Tuesday of this week, that's 1 week. 3 days passed. That's what I'm coming up with it. So that's 1 week, 3 days now. We don't even know what's happening in Minnesota. Who's the president? Who's not the president? The president told us that the investigation, the committee will be heading or wherever they're going to do to investigate to get back to us. Up to now, we don't know who is the legitimate president of that chapter. George Floyd calling meeting, Bobby calling meeting. Bobby is calling meeting on the 26th. Probably George Floyd probably call meeting on the 25th. This is a confusing freaking thing that the national administration headed by Edith Power need to step into and get this thing straight up. We don't want to come here in Kentucky. You have two presidents sitting, Joe Floyd on the other side say president, Bobby say honest. We saw it in what? In Virginia. Where you have Eki Zaza stating so, and then Tanya Union stating so. Those are nonsense. We don't need that in our community. The president need to step up her game. Well, if the president don't want to be harsh on her, she needs to step on her game and investigate and tell people. I gave her a week. She have to. I want to continue to say this until they can do what they got to do in Minneapolis to settle that case in Minneapolis. They need to tell us what is the result of those that would set up that committee to investigate. So thank you very much. Let me bring on Mr. JJ Dennis. But before I do that, let me play my music. My great music.
I want to I told in a
Let the investigation come, the report come to me.
Mr. Dennis.
Yes, Mr. Double.
Welcome to the Payne Double Show.
Thank you very much.
We are here again.
Very much.
The people are asking for Daniel Payne.
Yeah, Mr. Payne is not feeling that good. He's been very busy, so he decided to stay relaxed tonight. Maybe, for some reason, he might come back. He might come from bed and come and join the show. Nothing is impossible. I trust my man. I believe in him. I just want for him to rest tonight a little bit.
We thought Daniel Payne was escaping.
Nah. Escape from what?
From
meeting you?
From meeting his people.
Oh, no. Mr. Payne, not that kind of person to escape from.
So everything in your state?
Well, the weather is good. Things are going fine. A little bit chilly, in America. Some area the sun will be very hot. Before you make up your mind, it just drop. So right now it's not too warm and it's a little chilly, but it's okay.
Yeah, that's what the weather been doing. Just go up and But I think by next week, like that, or 2-3 weeks from now, we're gonna be because we don't want people to come in, like people coming from Phoenix, Arizona, then in its 40s, 50s. These people will not have fun outside. Will be inside.
They won't.
Yeah. So let me welcome everybody tonight. I see my old man here, Chelly Druka is here, Bobby Hillary Todi, Ellington Todi, Augustus Williams, and those who I'm seeing here, welcome to the Payne Double Show tonight. If I don't see you and call your name, welcome also. But we're here tonight with JJ Dennis, the former president of the Barzon District Association in the United States. He's now the current, and who are you, a strategist to Mr. Gilmore and Sloop?
Yes, I am.
Chief strategist or just?
No, I'm the deputy. Payne is the chief.
The deputy strategist to the Gilmore camp.
Right.
So how's everything? How's your campaign going?
Very much, man. We thank God people are, gearing towards the campaign and getting ready for Louisville. So we are okay. Right now we are sitting in a comfortable seat. We are fine with it.
And you think you're going to win this election?
Definitely, yes.
You're sure you're going to win Edith Power, the incumbent?
we're going to win either
It'll
poor.
be the first time that I don't know if it happened in the history of Grand Jury, but I think it's
It
going to
did.
be.
It did. I was the campaign manager for Mother Adolphine County, and we won Honorable Heron Glade. Yes. It'll
So
be
you
the
want to
second
prove
time.
that you want to set that record straight. Their
The
history.
record is already set.
You're going to
Trust
set
me.
it in Kentucky
Yes.
here.
In Kentucky.
The poor thing they coming out. All these people coming up on you though. You gotta be strong though.
That's fine. That's fine. We want to
prepared?
go in the race. This particular one is not an easy one for either poor. That one thing
It's
she
also
should
not
know.
an easy one for Gilmore.
Well, for us, we feel that it is easy. For her, no, because she went there, under silver platter before white ballot. This particular one, she got to run for.
But is white ballot illegal?
Well, it's not illegal, but the way it was done, it was not done properly because it was all scattered.
How will white ballot be
Commission,
done properly? You have to be disqualified in certain cases for people to have white ballot.
No. What I'm saying is that the election commission had a problem. The election commissioner was elected. The board got involved. Took
the
up
board can
people
impeach anyone. The Constitution told you that the board can impeach anyone according to the law.
That's fine. But we are here tonight
to tell people about your
how
your campaign going. I saw you guys launching in Arizona.
Well, we are not launching in Arizona. We're having a town hall meeting in Arizona. Launching is different from town hall meeting. So we are not launching in Arizona. If we are launching, the whole group are coming to be there, but because we have a town hall meeting there, that's why they are there.
Well, your presidential candidate going to be there?
Yes. Okay. He should be there now. I didn't call yet, but he should be
so
there.
You are here tonight, Mr. Dennis, to promote your team. So I'll give you 2, 3, 4 minutes to just speak to the people.
Okay.
Speak to those who are listening and those who will listen after the program. People listen to you all over the place.
Yes. Thank you very much. One thing I want to say tonight to you, Prince, is this is your platform, and I'm here to explain to our people, to tell them what the Gamer team will be presenting or will be doing for the association. So I want for you to give me time, let me speak and learn. Then you can ask me questions.
But when you're on my show, you don't learn?
No.
Sometimes you just come
catch it. Yeah, sometimes my feet can't touch the ground, then you just come up with different something. No, for real. And I'm
so
here.
I'll give you time to speak. I will just make you solo for the next 5-6 minutes.
No problem. I want to talk to my people.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, thank you very much. Good evening, my fellow Grandidians. I don't have to introduce myself. If you don't know me, then of course, my name is JJ Dennis, and I live in Philadelphia. I am the former president of the Boston District Association in the Americas. I really want to talk to Grandidian tonight. We have a team that we're trying to present to the Grandidian. And one thing I want to say here tonight is that let us respect one another in this campaign process. I know people use words and don't know the definition, like lying, like 419, like, oh, why this person is doing this, he should have known better. Everybody that joined a team, they join it for a reason. They got a reason for supporting someone. And if anybody endorses a candidate, that's the person's evolution. The person have the right to do it. But I know on the other side, anybody that endorse the Gamer Slew team, that's a problem. The person don't know what they're doing. Why would you say that? The person, when they endorse the poor team, they clap. Nobody talk. But if they endorse the Gamer Slew team, there is a big problem. So are you saying that people that are endorsing this team, they don't know what they are doing? And these are not healthy for our political field. If Mr. Dennis endorsed Madam Idepoa, I know that people will be jubilating. But because I endorse the Gilmore Slew team, I'm a bad person. It doesn't work like that. So I want for people to be very careful in what we do. We don't want any kind of problem when it comes to election. After election, then we don't speak. No. People just saying things then 419. Who is a 419? Why the person is a 419? What definition do you have? We know that 419 is meant to dupe somebody. Who Gilmore have ever duped, or anybody on the team here have ever gone to and taken things there forcefully or lying and taking things? What we have? Nothing. The other country, when they use the word 419, the people benefit from those particular things there. But nobody have gone to know that Gilmore have used 419 on somebody. It's just speculation. So I want for people to use the words and wisely tell us what your candidate is doing or have done or will do. And that's why we are here tonight, to tell you what Gilmore Slew team will do. They are not doing anything yet. So your candidate have more to tell us what they have done. They have the gavel in their hand. So they're supposed to be able to tell us what have they done for which you supporting them. We are telling you what we will do for which we are asking for your support. We give you our platform. We talk about things then like, infrastructure. We want to have a hall. We want to have an office space. We want to come up with the insurance. We want to come up with agriculture. These are things that we are talking about, that what we will do. So if you have something that you have done, come up with it. If you have something that you want to do, come up with it. So this is what I want to start with tonight. And do not start telling people that they are lying, they're not talking true. Some of you that are saying that we are lying, you have been in leadership. What have you done? I can name so many organizations, leaderships, president on Idepoa team. Supporting Idepoa. And if I call them tonight, nothing they have done. Some of them have stayed as president for their, either their client or whatsoever over years, and nothing they did. Nobody will come here and tell me, say, I did this when I was president. I challenge anybody, or I will do this. When will you do it? So these are things that we want to be talking about. Let us be civil. Let us be polite to one another. Grand Judea is our county. Nobody here to be telling people that they're lying, because you don't know what the people will do. If you say the person lying, then tell us what we are lying about. Are we not going to have an office space? Are we not going to have a hall? Is it impossible? Don't you think we can have insurance? Is it impossible? Have you tried before? Are we not going to come up with an agriculture project back home? Is it impossible? Are we saying that we cannot give money to the different districts to carry their development on? Is it impossible? These are things we want to do. And that's what the platform is for, and that's why we gravitated to it. Tell us, what will you do? What have you done? Okay, say you are there now. What have you done? Come and tell us. You talk about transparency. That money, Bennett, you're talking about. How much is in the bank? How much have left the bank? How you generated that fund for which you're talking about? We're talking about division. Yeah, Minnesota, Mr. Double, you just talk about Minnesota. The president is confused now because she was excited when Bobby told it, and now that he's a president. Now she finished accepting Bobby told it, then she set up a committee to go investigate. Supposedly investigate and say, Bobby, you were wrong. When you withdraw him, that's what you should have done first. But say in that way now, you're supposed to say, look, the team that I'm setting up as of today's date, Bobby, you are not the president until I got a report from these people. But he did it with two. I don't know whether you're accepting Dr. George or Bobby today. So I don't know. So I want to pause for now, and then I can give you a chance to talk, Mr. Double. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mr. J.J. Dennis, the Guazon, former president. Tomorrow, your current president going to be here. He's going to endorse probably your camp or the other camp. I don't know, but he's going to be here with the vice president. That's a strong thing coming tomorrow.
My brother, the district president?
Brown Jai and the vice
that's
president.
Great. That's great.
They're going to come here. You talk to him to come endorse you?
I haven't talked to my president, literally. Especially when it comes to this political range we are. No, I haven't talked to him.
So, Mr. Dennis, let's go right into the question here. There's these rumors passing around. It's not an allegation again because it's been proven by the records. I mean, that's from the papers on the voter registration from your candidate state of Michigan. There are a lot of people complaining there that the names not on there. And when we look at the list that came from there, 10 people. You got more than, to make a state to get into the union, you got to be 15. You only send 10 names. And people are complaining that he didn't have the vice president. He don't even have the board member's name on that list. Can you speak to that?
Well, I would just say that I think there's a communication to people of Michigan to register. So maybe
there was a communication, or there is a communication.
I mean, I said there was a communication because the election, I mean, the registration have closed.
Yes,
so
closed.
There was a communication for people to register.
So only family members got that information?
I don't believe
the vice president, his interim vice president.
No, the interim vice president. The interim vice president. I don't know what I'm gonna say interim vice president because according to her posting that she made, like she's not active. So,
but the president too, is he active? Is he calling meeting?
Yes.
Because in my state here, for a typical example,
yes,
not everybody heard about the voter registration because not everybody here in Kentucky are on top of information from the national. So when our president went to those meetings, she didn't say, she didn't assume that everybody heard the news. She called a general meeting, teleconference, and said, look, this is the information from the national. They're going to have voter registration for the election are coming in our town. It opens on this day, it closes on this day on the national side. But we're going to get all the names 2 days before the people close so we can compile the list and send a list. And then she called about 3-4 meetings. And then in our community chat rooms, the secretary posted those meeting minutes in there.
Right.
And then she made voice recording because she wanted everybody to register. So some people in there, some of our people don't understand all the writing, the plenty writing, the voice. She spoke chin, everybody here. So she put voice recording with this. And the voting time coming, y'all please register. So when I can't read it in there, I will listen to the voice thing and register. I call the person who is in charge, the treasurer, pay my money, and then they put my name there. There were 2 people who collecting the money. So when I don't get that person, I get the other lady. Was it done in the state? Do you know anything like that was done like that in
I believe it was done like that.
I know in Philadelphia you're coming from, similar thing was done like that. That's how you get the information there for people to register.
In Philadelphia, I was the first person to register because I was curious about registration. So when they had a meeting, I don't know whether I was in that meeting. I don't think that was a meeting I was had for people to register, but I saw it in the chat room and I was the first person to register. So what I'm trying to say is that if the vice president, acting vice president, heard that there will be a convention, she heard that there's an election coming on, she heard that people will register, she heard that people are registering, and then she sat down there, she didn't ask the president.
There are 17 people, not only the vice president, 17.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. It is 17 people. It is 17 people would not register. They don't read. They don't read text messages. They don't know what happened to the within the Grand Leader Association chat room. If they are not there,
do they have one? Because the lady said there's a chat room that WhatsApp was sent out. It was a prayer one from Gilmore's auntie. And when you disagree, that's the allegation she made, that she was removed from the chat.
Look, this is the person who came on your show and talked a lot. She explained.
So let's leave this lady alone.
Hold on.
I seen
No, what I'm
17
saying
people.
is that she's supposed to be able to know what was going on.
All those 17 people were supposed to be able to know. I thought it was a president's responsibility to make sure that more people come from his state.
Yes, that's the president's responsibility.
Because what my president did. Why we are 150.
I'm sure the president informed those people. Yes, I'm 100% sure the president informed the people. The vice president is aware. She's just delinquent because she don't want to deal with the president.
So you're telling me when I place a call to someone in that state, those people who names on that thing, they would say they were in a chat and they would show me the president. Can the president, you need to ask him if he has a chat room. Is there information in there that was posted on this date? I'm sure you guys have a chat room because at one point, I don't know how Daniel Freeman put me in your chat room.
I'm not going to go to their area, but I'm telling you, I'm 100% sure that these people were informed. How they were informed, that I will not be able to tell you whether it was teleconference.
But then how can you be 100% sure when you don't know if there was a teleconference or this, that you get 100% sure?
That they were informed.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
But did you talk to Gilmore?
I'm not hearing you.
You can hear me now?
Yes.
Good. I had to log on and come back in. But you assuming, Mr. I think to me, the appropriate thing is to get to Gilmore and say these are things that people are saying about the camp. So it is something to, because you know, Mr. Dennis, you don't want one Nigerian right to be infringed.
Right.
So if some people, that one person, it's not just that woman alone, 17 people that are in that state.
Yeah.
Because the list that was submitted before that chapter got its independent was, I think, 15 or 16 people. So when one person is in that state saying, my rights are being infringed, are being stepped on, it is our responsibility. You're a president, you're a former president. As a president of a chapter, when one of your members are complaining, you will go and solve that problem.
Right.
That's why you saw me just now, president.
Yeah.
Wow, you can show me going on the president, that the people in Minnesota, the group of people, and not just Florida, Georgia alone, there are more than 10, 15, 20 people who complaining that things are going on in there is not right. So the president must go in there. It's a responsibility. When even 3 people complaining, it's a responsibility to go straighten it up.
I agree.
We are talking about 17 people who that they were not informed, that they were in the chat and they disagreed and they were removed from the chat. So when I'm removed from the chat, how do I get information on you submit my name?
Well, you see, Prince, I know people always finding fault where there's nothing to be arguing about. That's what I say. I say I'm 100% sure that information reach those people, and because the president is in the vanguard, that's why maybe they just don't want to deal with him, and something went on. But if the president was going to be on this line, he would tell you exactly why and how the information was given. And
you a strategist to the president. Is this your first time hearing this information?
If it is me, JJ Dennis, Vice President in Pennsylvania here, and I know
And they
that there's an
remove you from the
election,
chat.
listen now, and I know that there's an election that's going on. Even if the president remove him from the chat, I'll find a way to make sure that this particular one is brought to the national administration for review.
I think there's a case to the national, and
Then
the
I'll
board
not
involved
talk
in that
about
retreat,
it.
because that's not just two. That's a lot of people who write.
And I agree.
Yeah, so they're trying to look at it. They're trying to look at it.
Let the national look at it.
Well, do you think by the allegation that some of them were removed from the chat, you think it was an okay thing?
I don't know who responsible for that chat room, so I
Well,
don't know.
if you knew who were responsible and they were removed because they had disagreement, you think was it good?
No, it's not. That's not a good thing. No, not at all.
Thank you. So there's a debate. Are you guys aware of a Sunday debate?
Not to the strategy team. Maybe the campaign team is aware. I don't know.
Are you guys prepared for the debate?
Well, we always been prepared for anything.
It is a presidential. I mean, the vice presidential and then the treasurer's debate. The two.
I know. I heard sometime from the campaign team that there was a communication to the election commission that as far as they are concerned, the debate will be done at the convention. But whether communication from them came back to them, they didn't bring it to our attention. So as far as I am concerned,
I got a letter from the election commission about a debate, the vice presidential debate we had via Zoom, and then the president will be, I think president secretary will be at the Friday welcome night.
Okay, Prince, let me ask you a question.
You turning the thing around now?
Yeah. Because you follow it, you say you receive a letter. Let me ask you a question. Debates are done by people that they select to be the people that will be asking them.
The moderators.
The moderators, very good. The moderators. And I know from the time I joined the Grand Jury Association, moderators are also part. I mean, the two teams are part of the selection of the moderator. Even if they will select the moderator to be doing it by the election commission, the campaign team will be informed. And they left with them to accept Prince Double to be moderator. They left with them to accept JJ Dennon to be one of the moderator. So I don't know whether they have done that. And
the presidential candidates, the presidential debate will be moderated by Alfonso So.
Okay, so
the LPR.
I don't know whether
then the vice presidential debate will be moderated by 3 people. That Daniel Freeman, that lady they call Conti, I think Deconti Ma, and then Prince Double. 3 people will be doing because two people will be debating.
The first
so those information were communicated because I saw the information with the CC of all campaign chairmen.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, Prince.
Oh, they must sit down and then discuss and agree on who will do the debate?
Yes. The two teams must agree because one thing is that even the people you need me here now, you have been hosting us from day one.
So I got vast knowledge of all your platforms.
So you got vast knowledge about this. Deconti Newpan, she's one of those who've been writing against the Gamo team.
Deconti?
Repeat, Deconti man. Newpan.
Do you have evidence of her writing things?
Yeah, I mean, something I know, man.
Because I don't know. I don't know.
I've been reading her posting. I talked to her.
How about Daniel Freeman?
Daniel Freeman is like you. You guys have been asking questions, so that's a good thing about it. I don't have a problem with. I mean, what I'm saying is that if the campaign team will meet with you people, I mean, with the election commission, and they come out and say, look, we want Prince Double, we want they want left with them. They can argue that point. That's the campaign team. I cannot know.
And they will not have nobody to moderate the debate then.
Why?
because whatever things I want to want, another things if you want, then we are going to have to moderate.
Those are moderating supposed to be very neutral. But you can't feel that this person is one-sided. Then you say, oh, you must come and moderate. Then obviously you go in the lion's dance. So that's why
I mean, you
in
got
moderate.
3 people who are going to moderate a vice presidential debate.
Hey, man.
Daniel Freeman is a guy who is neutral. I'm a neutral guy. You just shocked him tonight that you're telling me about
no, what I'm saying,
I've never seen her doing those things.
You know, you haven't seen her posting in the
No.
Grand chat room. Come on, Prince.
In Grand chat?
In Grand chat on Facebook, on Facebook and all. I know they're going to be on my own little sister, man.
No, I get if you get so if the team because those names listen now, those names were submitted to your campaign chair because through the email when I'm CC I would know. Okay. Then they were supposed to raise those issues.
Okay, that's what
they
I'm
can't
saying.
Be saying when people discussing since February.
If the campaign team are coming to bring it to the strategy, I'm coming to go against her.
Yeah, that's your right. Once you have something
exactly
on someone doing things, you raise it up.
Yeah. I'll raise it up.
How about Alfonso So?
Alfonso So, I haven't seen Alfonso posting here and there. I don't think that Alfonso could be a good moderator.
He could be.
Yeah, he could be. Yeah.
But he can't. He could be. That means he could not. It's just the.
I say could be. Why man he can.
That the same way you say maybe. He could be and he could not be.
Listen, I said definitely if they're going to bring it to me as a strategist, I would say no, definitely will not be.
So JJ, who do you in the community? Let's read what Conflict wrote here. Who do you think when they say they're picking TD to be? Who will you think? Let JJ, let's listen now. Alfonso So, you passing off. Marcel passed Alfonso So. I don't see community. He even when he campaigning for somebody, Alfonso is a fair guy. Who will you name? 3 people in our community.
I'm not going to name anybody.
In our community, because you gotta name people in your community, you're gonna bring people outside who don't even know about our community.
I'm not election commissioner. Why would I want to bring somebody name?
But because they're gonna need you just disqualify our lady.
Let them bring the people first, then we can see. But I'm not going to select somebody say bring the person. No.
So they will take different people and bring them to you. Then you look, they want to have written before take them from there. They want a citizen or
I mean, we now go into debate before. We know exactly who's supposed to come up.
Those questions will be taken from the platform.
My man.
From your platform. When you vote on your platform and your activities in the community.
This is not my first time going into a debate. I myself, I went into a debate when I was going to be president for the Baton district. This is Brian Jai and myself went into a debate. And they brought people that were credible, people that nobody knew. I mean, we knew them, but we were not expecting them to come. And they brought them, and we worked with them. Matokana time, I was the campaign manager for Matokana. The debate was there. Fred Guian time, I was deputy campaign manager for Fred Guian at the debate in the place when they brought Kaiwule. I think Kaiwule had moderated for about 2 different or 3.
But you don't think Kaiwule now they are the older people, so the young people getting into the things to know.
So now you know the importance of the old and the young one.
But you didn't know. I knew you a long time. I don't think you knew that.
Oh, okay.
You know how many experience Kaiwule? You know how many knowledge Kaiwule have imparted in me?
So I'm just telling you that I know what it means when you bring your moderator.
So, but then you said that the 4 people that get named, you have issue with 1 person.
Well, I say I'm not a campaign manager, but if they are going to bring the list to me, the first person I will tackle will be that my sister, Davanti Ma.
You're going to remove her from there.
I'm definitely going to tell them to remove her from there.
So you guys are not you're not informed about this coming debate. You have no knowledge about it.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
You say the campaign manager did not carry any information.
They haven't brought anything to our attention, so I'm not going to talk about it right now. No.
Okay. So this is JJ Dennis here, ladies and gentlemen who are watching. We will ask JJ Dennis permission to open the line. Then JJ Dennis will, if you agree, then we'll put the number for people to call to question JJ Dennis. We'll call
That's,
people.
yeah,
So
that's fine,
Dennis,
Prince. Yeah,
will you be okay? Maybe 5-10 minutes from now to open the line.
yes. But one thing I want to say,
They have to be
I'm
respectful
not going
though.
to be
Nobody
very
going to
good.
now
I'm not
call
going to
you and be
dialogue with
disrespectful.
somebody. I'm not going to dialogue with anybody.
No, they
If
ask
you
you a question and move it, not dialogue. Then they go back and watch
exactly,
it. They
no,
watch the
some of
show.
them will come and start asking, oh no, Dada. But you ask me a question, I answer it with the way I feel that it's right for me. I'm not going to answer it the way you want me to answer it. So my answer will be different from your question. You can go with it. Thank you very much.
So this insurance thing, you guys still did a research and show that it's gonna be able to it will work in our community.
It will work in our community.
The agriculture thing too, you're gonna carry it on.
Definitely.
You're gonna send people from here there, or you're gonna just stay here and contact people.
We you know, we are in the technology world now. In everything that you can see live, I'm building my lay house in Monrovia there. And if my daughter go on the site, she show it to me. So we'll be working with people on the ground.
You don't have to
But
send people from here there.
well, it might be some time for us to go and do a study there. Yes. But people that will be working will be living over there from different areas. We
But
are
let's say
planning.
Gilmore comes, let's say we come into Louisville here and Gilmore happen to win. Will he carry on complete any of ELIF projects?
What illegal now? She ain't got nothing done. That what we saying. Why people are saying that we should get a second chance? Why is she doing that? That not yet completed. That people say, oh, let's give her a second chance. This project she's going to complete it. What project she have? She going to create a new project. It's at the basketball court that came from doing about the time. So there's no project right now that you have put to the
So either has
Nigerian.
no project, he has zero projects to her
Zero
name.
project.
So what do you say about because the other time we had Mr. Collins and then we had Mr. Goyan here yesterday, partly with us. Goyan made some comments that Ide has nothing about peace in her DNA. What do you say on that comment from Mr. President Goyan? You
Well,
believe that comment?
Mr. Guyan have his own, and if I say I concur with him, yes. He have not shown anything to prove, because most of the time we can say we are divided. So if you agree that we are divided, what do you do to bring us together? At least change Yobote. When he became president, he set up a committee. I was on that committee too. Mr. And Gessler was chairing that committee. They got from New York, man. I think from Syracuse or Buffalo, like that. He was the secretary on that committee. One Kunyabo got to. So J. Yibote made an attempt to bring those people together. And we met, but because for some reason, it drifted away. Now, Ide Kim, I don't know. She got nothing to say. Like, let me bring people together. And right now, she have masterminded the Minnesota chapter. But now investigating and accepting somebody right away, then she said she want to investigate now. So
But how will she
Minnesota,
investigate so to you, when complaint
yeah.
come to you, you can start investigating?
No, complaint will come
I
to
thought there
me.
should be a complaint before you investigate.
Exactly. That's what I'm
After
saying.
they brought the thing and she congratulated 2 days later for the complaint came. So therefore she has to investigate.
Okay.
But
So
if I'm
okay,
working here
so
now,
let's do it this way.
work or I go to work and
Prince,
nobody bring complaint to somebody, I think
Prince,
everything is done until a
Prince,
complaint can come.
let me tell you something. Irepoa have to denounce the agreement that she accepted Babe Tore as president. Then they can go into investigation. But she can't
She
be
has to
dealing with Babe Tore
denounce.
as president. Yes. So
Who
long
you
as she
saw
want to
doing that thing?
investigate.
Who you saw doing it?
So she will get to president?
No,
You know?
listen.
Yeah.
She congratulated the man couple of days before complaint came that this process, it was not this, it was not that. So she said, I'm going to look into it. How will you tell the president to denounce or first? Who did that? You're a former president. Will you do that? Is that you now? You JJ Dennis, acting past you do that?
I think you're going to come to me.
Yeah.
The first thing I will do, okay, hold on, because I know there's a president over there. Let me investigate what really happened, for which you telling me now that you're the new president. I want to investigate. I'm not going to accept the person. Even all over the world, you know that if the people go for election, before they accept the result, I mean, other countries, they will wait for some time. They will wait for some days.
But how about Texas? They waited for days in Texas?
Prince, you always bring in Texas.
Because at the same time it happened, your concern, especially the Gilmore group, your concern is just Minnesota. Why are you not concerned about Texas? The guy is angry in Texas. Jedway Floyd is angry. Why are you not concerned about him? Is he not? Does he not have blood in his veins?
No, the man angry. They don't want to be angry for nothing, because he was in the meeting. He was in that meeting, and they had his meeting. He presided over the meeting.
And they remove him. So that the same way they move, even though George was not in the meeting, they had election, they move him. Did they have election there?
If George was in the meeting, trust me, I will not support George, because he was in the meeting. So
but that guy, did they have election in your state? In the state where you been, you just go to a meeting, then they remove it. It's wrong, it's wrong. It don't have to be. The man will remove and the interim government will set it ready. The man will complain and say, you got to accept it. No, he did not. He did not. I brought the man on my show, I brought the man on my show. The man say,
but your show is not anybody can come on your show and say anything.
I said the man who was involved and say anybody.
The man wrote the president.
Eh?
The man wrote the president.
He did not write the president, but he
then case closed.
So they're okay.
They're okay. Say he didn't write the president, then case closed. If the man was vexed, he was supposed to write the president. Say, Mr. President, the Pope brought me in a meeting. I called me. The Pope took me from there illegally. Then the president will say, okay, let me go investigate. Floyd George was not in the meeting. That's the bad part about it. If you're going to be in a meeting and they remove you, case closed.
Oh, wow.
Yes. Because you were in a meeting, but he was not in the meeting. The same way they want to in like brother call how they call it, majority block or minority block. The president and the speaker left from here, they were in Italy. Only for them to remove the man from behind here, saying, oh, the men are our speaker again. That's the problem. That's the same thing that happened in Minnesota. Then the man, you and the man you left from here went to Iowa. What in Iowa that day? That Sunday was there. You were there. And you were even laughing at me, say, running campaign, right to the place. The man was there. The man had to have a family meeting on Sunday night or Sunday evening. He didn't attend. Then Bobby Trudeau then left from there. They went to Minnesota, hold a meeting without the man being there. Is that why you want to agree upon? I mean, you want to compare taxes with that? If Floyd George was going to be in that meeting, trust me, I will be one of those that will be going up and down.
Even though you'll be in the meeting, but you don't agree with the way they move him, you'll be okay.
I will be okay.
Oh, but you just need to be in the meeting now.
He didn't convince the people in the meeting for him to hold the presidency, and they put vote upon him moving from there. Then they move. That's it.
So this is JJ Dennis here, one of the strategists of Gilmore Slew team. I may put the number here so people can call and ask Mr. Dennis, but we have to be respectful. You call and be disrespectful to my guest, I will take you off the line, and I will do that very quick. So if you want to ask Mr. Dennis, you can call, and then you can call, and then Texas chapter was not removed. Johnson Doe, stop that. I brought a man here. He said he called a meeting, and from there, you say the man moved, a time expired. He need to remove himself. The man was even having issues. Say the way they did it was wrong, and he will give over their money or whatever after this convention here. So he will come here to this convention. He go back before he gave your thing. When the board wrote the man said you're not dealing with the board. Then you say the man holding on to document money. Then you say the man this that. Go ahead, Mr. Guillaume and Mr. Guillaume. Oh, okay, yeah, I know.
Yeah, no, you know, when the conversation with you, Mr. Dennis, it was just funny to me when you asked what if Octavius Wayne, whether you were going to continue uh, in this project. And just exactly what I was thinking, I was, Mr. Dennis, answer, he said, what has she done? Because in order for you to continue something, there has to be something. So, I don't know. I don't know whether there is things that Mr. Dubois have done that needs to be continued. But what I just want to say in this campaign process is that, you know, I've been reading a lot of things about myself and what people are writing on my post. We just have to be calm and give this process a chance for it to develop.
I was on text.
Let people vote. Let people just vote.
I'm gonna do it in the morning.
You know, I just think there are a lot of chatter that is coming from one side, and they are, you know, it's like you can't say anything, and everybody want to jump down your throat. It's not good for our community. If you criticize and you are condescending or you want to be rude, people can jump. What they have done. Somebody who does not support you should ask you. You say you are peace, unity, and transparency. What is your stand on peace? What is your stand on unity? That should not be any cause for anybody to come and say, "Oh, you this, you that." Why are you going to ask someone that kind of question? And it's just a caution. I know I posted and people thought I was too bashful, or they thought I was being disrespectful to either. I don't know. I still don't understand that. But I think we all have to be calm and just give the process a chance for it to develop. I know you have a lot of relatives out there, a lot of sisters and a lot of supporters who would not give anybody a chance to ask any question. You know, sometimes one day somebody asked me, Fred, do you have relatives? Do you have cousins? I said, no, I got a lot of nieces here. But they know better to not come and say they want to defend me in a political arena. Once I put myself out there, they know that that's the part of the game. I have so many nieces. None of them have ever come on Facebook to defend me or say, oh, why are you talking to my uncle like this? Or why are you talking to my cousin like this? None of them. You know, because they understand the rule of the game. And I hope people who support Malajiri Power will do the same. They can't just come. If I ask it, it does not have a piece in your DNA, that is self-explanatory. It means that I have not seen you engage yourself in a peace to try to bring peace to the community. Or you have to tell me, oh no, you're wrong. Before I have done this, you have done that. In fact, like what Mr. Dennis just explained, when James Debote came to power, he organized a committee. He set up a committee to go and look at, talk to other Virginians who felt that they had a problem with the association. That's the right thing to do. So again, Mr. Dobo, thank you for what you're doing in this community. But we just need to caution ourselves and behave right. I got all these people, some people that I don't even know, I've never seen them. They're telling me I this, I that, all because I said, Manapoa have not done enough to bring peace to this community. I just want to register that. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Somebody's like Dennis.
Yeah. Thank you, Fred. You see, the only way we will know exactly what we're looking for in this community is if we respect one another. I can remember on one of these meetings that Madam Idepoa called, and she said she was sending container to Liberia. And I said, why now? And people started writing, Mr. Why now? You after you put out you print double put out something too.
They don't say continue any hour, any time.
No,
Suppose at the time where the people won't get you the thing,
Prince,
get
listen
it
to
to
me.
take it for in the warehouse.
Listen to me too. I'm coming somewhere. Why now this time? Then it ring a bell to me that the Russians rush when they were going to Texas. Again, they came out with the same continue something. Oh, Timon Collins can continue. You give Timon Collins a second chance. Timon Collins. So they say, when she was vice president. So apparently she know exactly they continue with she think it will fool some of us this time around. So she can continue. Where the
So when they say the things, it will not benefit grandchildren. You are worried about
benefit
fooling you.
grandchildren. But why? The why I'm saying, why will you mobilize such a container at this time?
Suppose at the time the people who did the warehouse want you to take it out.
No. I know why she did it, because she wanted to win the election.
I'm supposed to ship, okay? For example, I'm supposed to ship. My things are in the warehouse. I have to ship it on the 27th.
Yeah.
On the 27th, I'm going to ship it. You can't say, why are you shipping it now?
No. You're a different person, Prince. We're talking about administration.
The people donated those things. Once someone donates something, they keep it in the warehouse. Do you know that?
I know that.
You have to take it out at a certain time. You know that?
When they donate these things.
Those are questions you're supposed to ask. But you just say, why now?
I said, why now? I said, why now? Then she's supposed to come and explain. But then her surrogate started writing. What I'm trying to say, like exactly what Fred said. Who tell you said people don't have people to be writing? But why are we writing?
But why were Fred when people used to be defending him all around, even though they knew he was in the wrong?
No. Even if they were defending,
They defended Fred, Ryan, so that's some of us. So Fred know what you're talking about. They don't have to be the family members of either doing it.
Either got people who will come and say, oh, it'll be talking to people like, we don't know what we're doing. You don't think so?
I thought you said it was campaign. That was campaign season. You came Fred King and say Edith has no peace in your DNA. This is the Edith. This is the Edith. I'm not being a PR for Edith, but this is the Edith who, at her inauguration, she brought his CEO, his CGAD president, gave him almost 5-10 minutes. The people walk with the man, gave him the microphone and the stage to talk, and then everybody running around the man with peace. Then who does that? If you don't get DNA in your DNA, will you do that?
The peace you was going to bring, it was going to send for Bodhitayo.
Bodhitayo, when the Latin is your Bodhitayo to a function in that place.
These are the peace we're talking about. What you did.
There was nothing between Bodhitayo. There was nothing between Bodhitayo and I mean, this is the man who split the organization, and she can bring the man to her convention, to her inauguration. That's what you call peace. What is wrong with Bodhitayo? You get problem with the administration.
Why she won on that very day she won? Why she went to Bodhi place?
She probably did Bodhi work on her?
No, I said why she went there.
No, I said to Bodhi work on her?
Yes.
Oh, but then what the problem with then?
No. Because she's looking for
peace. She brought someone who said that there was no peace. Like the lecture Fred Gwen. So she went in Fred CEO that he gave the GEA Dito. She brought the man to the place. And then when they were having, how many times, I want to ask you, how many times GGAD had programs since the program happened? Where president for GGAA went to the program? He went to the people program. Look on the list of GGAD members. You only found maybe 7 people who not registered in the election to vote. And then you still say we got problem? And you still say we got problem among us?
So no problem, right?
There was no problem.
Okay, that's
there's no problem. When I see Fred Gwen name on the list, I'm seeing Billy from many, I'm seeing Muna Koponi, and you say we got problem. You got living in a different world. I'm gonna believe you're living different place. There is no problem between the crown people in America.
No, we don't.
The president of GGAD on the show here, he said GGAD it's just one of those teams like Mose PR, Sister Bon, humanity, everything what they're doing.
Okay.
There is no problem between GGAD and GGA. You need to stop that problem thing. No problem.
Okay.
Fred want for the people to go sit down and call meeting for them to come and do and Fred. Nobody gonna do that. Maybe that in the next war. But now what happened?
In the next war.
Anybody try to do it will criticize you. And no problem.
And this is where some of our red will be talking, and then when Prince Daba be adding that, I will say, okay, let's see whether Prince Daba will be moderator sometime.
So where my Payne stay on Fred action got to do with moderator?
Because we're talking about bringing peace, bringing unity.
Man, what peace? We have peace. We got peace. What you doing? We don't got peace. We got peace.
Yes.
They like where you coming from? They went in Ghana and sat down there, and the other thing they tell you they went from they did all the things. They people who they Giopo and crown people. You see the people going to go to Grand Jira, you see Giopo all in our village. You then you tell people say you want peace.
How many crampo in Giopo?
You afraid to go to the poor place that the post staff you.
Go there. You and we're peaceful. We crown people, we are peaceful.
You scared to go to the poor place?
Go to Giopo place.
Look, GGAD open the GGAD. There is no problem. I low on our list. I low on our listing. I compared with member then. I saw Muna Koponi on our list. I saw Fred going. I saw V1. They tell me say we get problem. Mr. Marco, go ahead, Marco.
They mean that because they want peace. They want to bring peace.
We got Michael Johnson on the line. Go ahead, Michael.
How you doing, Mr. Dover? You hear me?
Yeah, we're hearing you. Go ahead.
How you doing, Mr. Dennis? Long time, bro.
I'm good, man. Who's this?
Michael Johnson. Michael Kulo.
The great Michael Kulo.
Michael, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I hear you now. Go on, man.
Yeah, man, Mr. Dover, thank you for giving me the opportunity. You know, to be very frank, somehow in our little corner, people say we're being very quiet over the whole Grand business. You know, just listen to JJ Dennis, who I got great respect for. You know, the brother for a long time since I came to this country. And just listen to what you just said, just now. I know how true it is because I've never heard that comment myself from Fred Graham saying that Edith don't have no peace in her boom. Is that true? He said make those statements. And because I want to hear it for you, Mr. Dover. And and for Mr. Dennis, who I got great respect for, because I just got on and I heard him was speaking saying that why he didn't went to Potitayo after the election because he was looking for peace. Then I'm not confused because if you guys are saying that she don't want peace, but after the election she reached out to Potitayo, then how you call that other one? Especially you guys that have been community leaders, our community people that people got respect for, some all got great respect for. When we listen to kind of comment coming from you, it make us sick in the stomach. Because the Grand Leader Association, most of you guys just left it, not abandoned the association. Because what? People who you're willing to be in power, when they don't succeed, you stay away. You only come back during election time. You only come back during election time because you got somebody that you have interest in, that you want to support. And when that person loses the election, you stay away. So where's the peace you're bringing in the community? Where's the real peace? You people that people so look at as role model in the community. You only come around during election season. After the election season, you don't contribute. Even your own local chapter. You don't even go to your chapter meetings. You don't contribute. You don't even pay your meeting dues. But you criticize and criticize and criticize. You understand? And it's not good. Continue to go today, continue to go tomorrow. The idea is when they continue to arrive in Grand Jira, who's going to benefit? Now people from Nima are going to benefit of Grand Jira, our suffering people. They're going to benefit from that continuum. That will arrive. Even one dapper in that continuum, one rain boost, that's something like child for Grand Jira will benefit. So listen to people who have split our community, people who have brought division in our community, people who have made brothers go against brothers because of power greed. To come and criticize other people who've been around for all the years that have their own personal thing, but it's still part of the organization, still contributing to the organization. And when some of you guys make this kind of statement, it goes deep down in our soul.
Who are those people?
The very first, Mr. Dover, as I said just now, I don't have evidence, but from what you just said, that Mr. Gwen said that he don't have one piece in her bone. When it comes to peace, he don't have it in her bone. He don't have peace in your bone. You think member of GGAD will be part of the Association?
It's a complete organization. They broke away. Why should they say? Why should they come and be? Why members of GGAT should come and won't be member of Grand Union Association? They know the importance of Grand Union Association for the broke away from Grand Union Association. They spend the organization, they stay away. So everything I had to do with Grand Union Association, they're not used to be part of it. But because we want peace, because we're preaching peace, we want the community to be united. Because our unity is our strength. Our unity as Grenada is our strength. Our unity kept us alive. All the war that was fought in Liberia, because we're united. That what kept us alive. Because we're united, that what the BDC barrier never broke down. Because we're united, that our people stay alive today. Because we're united, that our people got respect in Monrovia, in Liberia as a whole.
Michael, if you are watching the thing, this is Fred Graham's page. He said it. I didn't say that. This is Fred Graham. He said it April 16th.
But
the Edipol fermented
let
the GGAD
Mr.
crisis,
Dova.
and now the mastermind of the Minnesota fiasco. Peace is not in her DNA. She said it. He said it. I mean, let me say she. So, but anyway, thank you. Let's go to the other quarters. This is not going to be dialogue. Fred calling back again. You say I want to Fred and calling back.
Mr. Dova.
Yeah.
Mr. Dova.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be a question, but I didn't know it was going to be a statement. But can I address Mr.
So you don't want nobody to make statement when you're asking questions, Mr. Dennis?
What I'm saying, listen, this is our program. We are talking on it. But for my brother to come here and be saying this thing there, what he said that he first hasn't seen me for a very long time. So immediately he added a picture for complete long time. Unless you go to South Dakota, you'll see him. I never ran into him anywhere where Grenadians are since he left Minnesota. Now he telling me, or he telling us.
Michael, are you there?
Michael there. He telling us that, oh, when election time coming, that's the time we can come. No, we always around. We attend meetings, every teleconference. I never heard him on teleconference before.
I can attest to that.
Exactly. So he might not be coming from the blind or whatever. He was a board member before. Since that time he left. Have he ever come back? No. I mean, when he's saying the kind of thing that do, it's surprising to us.
I got receipt to prove that I attended so many Grenadian convention.
Okay. You attended so many Grenadian convention, but you
don't
attend
Michael, JJ didn't attend programs.
Yeah, I've been attending
programs. Attending teleconferences. I heard.
Exactly.
The only time they have teleconference, I get JJ Denny voice.
Exactly.
Okay.
So we are there.
Not just the meeting that you saw JJ is coming up.
All right. Okay. Okay. Then I take it back. But I'm saying.
Yeah, take it back. Take it back.
Most of the conferences I attended, I never saw him.
Yeah, that's good.
Maybe JJ Denny
the one that close to you. That why you can go to the one that let's go to you.
Let's get from Fred Graham. No, I don't want it to be a dialogue today because JJ Denny guy is spot here. He need to enjoy his. Go ahead, Fred.
No, I mean, and you put it right, guys. I know you love them. I the question when like he did everything he did. Like the point he's talking about why we want to come back. Nobody's asking to come back. But we're telling you, there's a problem in the community, whether you like it or not. You know, the DAG was 100% of reason. You might not like the reason. You know that I served one term, or one year in my term, or a 2-year term. You know, so if you don't know that, you don't understand why we're asking for peace. I don't know what say they want to come back to where, you know.
No. Then you get me wrong. You go wrongly.
Mike, let the man speak, my man, please. No, Mike, when you tell your own, let the man tell your own, but Mike, beg you.
I said you go ahead. I'm listening. I'm quiet.
I just want to set it straight. We are Virginia. We work for this organization. I have seen a vendor. We use different partners. I have to better vendors with you. So when there's a problem and I walk away and I'm telling you, whoever is my leader is, we need to fix this problem so we all can be together again. There's nothing wrong with it, unless you think there's something wrong with it. The Grand Generation is not for a single person. It's for all of us. I serve this organization in so many capacities. You just came and jumped on the board of directors. I serve as president, 2-term president in the Pennsylvania chapter. I serve as chairman of a convention. I serve as on the education and training committees. I serve on the board. So when I'm telling you, the organization, we all need to come together. You need to listen. This organization is not for one single individual. You didn't tell me who are these people. Who are you? Who are you to this, the organization? So when I'm talking about peace, I know what I'm talking about. If you don't want peace, that's fine with you. But to bring to answer your question, when the GA had invited Augustin May, he came to our convention. We even tried to honor Gene Djibouti. He accepted, but then he didn't come because he felt that there was a thing. People told him not to come. So that we have reached across the aisle. We invited her. She came to the convention. She sent a representative. So there's nothing wrong with asking that we come together, Marco Kula. If you don't like it, that's fine. That's fine.
But my point here, my primary friend, you had peace thing where we all went there. Prince Dawud, who had creator of your GGAD, went at your convention, went there, they put the thing all over the world, and people calling in a peace thing where Gibson Jerry was heading, and I think Sophie Jai and Bernard Batford, all these guys, everybody. But then when you keep saying peace, I only when I check the GGAD members, when I check the GGAD members, I only see only 5 or 7 people who not registered. Everybody who are hardcore GGAD member are on the list of Grand United Association to come and cast the ballot. So we are peaceful.
You have the biggest stage like the you go in the route of James Putti. The peace committee that James Putti set up, okay, it is
you guys were not too much into peace at that time, man. You were too hostile, especially you got leave our kind. I mean, you're not JJ Denny, you're not member of the GGAD. So why are talking and getting to you when I'm trying?
No, you see, these are things that.
Are you a member of the GGAD?
No.
So then I'm talking to Fred, who is a funny member of GGAD.
No. What I'm trying to say, if you see.
Go ahead, Mike. You get 30 seconds, please. Then I'll move to whoever on the line.
Thank you. Mr. Gwen, you and I will now end up dialogue.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to come up with.
I don't have issue of any great leader in our community that is willing when it comes to talk about peace or trying to bring our people together so we can be on the same page. The very first thing you talk about, well, who am I? The very first thing, I came to this country, I served as
Mr. Dover.
Michael, this guy show. That's the main show, Michael. I can't keep you on the line for almost. They'll be on the line for 12 minutes. Why should I keep you on the line for 12 minutes?
Let me make clarification because the first time I was talking, you called me, I kept quiet.
But Michael, you only come for 2 minutes, then you leave. It's not your show. You have to understand it.
One question. I want no suggestion.
You want your show? You call me, then I will bring you on the show. What time you will understand the thing?
Okay, but the last time Fred was talking, you're lying to talk, right?
Yeah, but
they lie you more time than Fred.
Fred was talking, I kept quiet. Let me make clarification. Fred asked, who am I or why I'm there? I want Fred to know that I served this community for the time I entered this country. I've been serving this community. I served as Secretary General of the local chapter, Minnesota chapter, co-chairman, Minnesota chapter, chairman, Minnesota chapter, Secretary General of the National Board Director, GGA, National GGA Association, co-chairman, chairman and acting chairman of the Grand United Association in America. So if you don't know those things, the record is right there. But this is not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is this. Is that when we talk about peace, we should talk about genuine peace. Do not be in the glass hole and be trying to talk about peace. When you know you're not all for peace. Because your audiences outside of those shows, they don't talk about peace. You don't talk peaceful stuff out there.
I think Fred is calling to his president for his president to pay attention to him. There are a lot of ways for people to call their parents or their leaders, and I think that's one of it Fred is doing. So nobody should hold Fred accountable for that. But when you want airtime, you call me. I'll come here and give you airtime. But most of the time, when people come, they talk for 2 minutes. They have to call them off because the person who get a show, they got to continue.
But thank God because he been out of the community for long, so he won't use the time to talk for long. Thank you very much.
No, but let's be frank. There are a lot of ways to call your leaders' attention.
Yes.
Fred is using this for Edith to come and see reason to call Fred. And I don't know where it would take Edith to call Fred.
No, but Prince.
I don't know when she's gonna do that.
Prince. Last night I click on you and Fred show, and Fred said that he was not coming. He was coming on your show with a different motive, but because there was a telephone conversation between he, the president, and the president mom, he decided to change, which is good. But we don't know whether that alone is enough for him to be silent now. Maybe at certain point he will come up because Mago Kula then coming from the blind who don't come around anytime, say he left Minnesota. Now he won't come and preach. I know what kind of gospel he preaching. He served as a board member, I know. He's from Minnesota chapter. He went to I think the Secretary General. He started thinking, but since he left, he hasn't been around. And it's good that you told him. So nobody will be coming and be telling people, say, why you been? We've been around.
So then continue when you get done, you can call the number and then speak to the issue where JJ Dennis said that you not you are biased because you have criticized his candidate before all in the GD chat room and even on Facebook you criticize Gilmore a lot. So but we do these things so we can set the record straight. Johnson Doe says you can only call Edith supporter. I don't know Johnson Doe. I think those glasses he wears, he's still wearing them. But you saw Fred call here and answer him. If you call, I'll answer you. You Johnson Doe. My number passing on the deck. If you want to ask a question, you call. You want to make a comment, you call. You can be in the back. You don't want to pick up your phone to dial thing, but you want to stay in the thing and criticize. And that those kind of ideas and those kind of beliefs, you need to get rid of it. You call and then I never answer my phone. No. So Dennis, Mr. JJ Dennis from the Bar Zone Belt.
Yes.
From the Bar Zone Belt, we are here.
Okay. I still want to tell the grandchildren that these petty comment and all the kind of thing that they're not going to help us. What's going to help us is
Record it behind you.
Let us support the Gamo Slew team to benefit. Grand Jury Association been around for a very long time. Magakulokin here, Joanna, you're talking about how you were this and that. Nothing will come out of the administration besides going to a party and this. This administration is telling us that you will see or you will feel the administration activity. What we will do, your children will say yes. The Gamo Slew team have an office today in Philadelphia. In fact, let me bring.
They got an office.
I said, let me bring something. Let me bring you a salad. By Friday next week, Mr. Gilman will be in Philadelphia and will be going to see building that will look like office because he calling here and they are told him no. Come to Philadelphia and let us see the building.
The man when you office.
Yeah, we are getting in the system.
I hope you also put honest money down. Then when the man win, then you take the honest money back.
We are not like that. We'll put the
money sure.
So
you're putting honest money down.
We ask the person that will win to use it. But if they didn't want to use it, fine. Then we'll take our money.
Let's listen to Spencer Card. Spencer Card, go for your 1 minute, please.
Thank you very much, Mr. President, for giving me the time. I just want to thank everyone tonight for listening. I think Mr. Denny has just said it all. He said it's campaign time, and when I talked to you the other day, he said it's a campaign time. Everybody have to sell the candidate out there. And some people come out and say, well, I'm surprised that Mr. Dennis got it right as an individual to sell who you want to sell. You feel that there are certain things yourself as an individual that not going right is to me. Basically, what I want to say tonight, when the man wants changes into this graduate association, someone who been in this game for a long period of time. There are things that we observed when Edith was serving as a vice president under Timothy Collins went in Florida. When Timothy Collins said his financial sector didn't show up, graduate association never had a report, financial report failed. And Edith also was given a time, except a 4 year under Timothy Collins. Basically, from there, she served again as president for 2 years. So when there's a transition, why people are looking at it so different and funny?
Why?
What do you mean transition? Who transition anything?
No, I just want to use the word. I'm talking about even an election. Let's use the word.
Oh, but every 2 years, we're supposed to have election. So there is nothing about it.
Yeah, what I'm trying to talk about here is why other people try to complain and try to why other people try to bring their candidate.
Is that right now? They seem ready to get a thought. I seem they're poking debunk what you're saying. So so you listen to them and stop. Continue to do the way you're doing.
Okay, so what I want to say here tonight is that let us try to move right in the forward. Let us make sure that if there's a peace to exist, always as you said, there's a peace, and other people say either doesn't have a peace. Let us see that we can do the thing applicable to serve the Grand Association with the interest of all. Okay? So I just want to say thank you very much that nobody more than Mr. Dennis or any other body who coming up to promote whosoever they want to promote to be a president, and they're seeking the interest of Grand County. And Mr. Dennis, can you please explain in detail about their farming? Maybe I didn't catch it because I was driving. So how the farming and will be done?
Is it going to be mobile farming?
Yeah, Mr. Dennis, best explain.
Thank you very much, Mr. Carr. The farming we're talking about is a communal farm where you have.
How can you on the show and can't be playing the thing in the back?
People will go and brush the farm, burn the farm, and plant the crops that we want for them to plant. Well, I said we the grandchildren. I'm from Barzan district. I know in Barzan district maybe potatoes can grow better, cassava could grow better, rice, but these are things that we want to do. The same thing we'll do in the Chien Belt, at the same time in the Queenable area. Right now in some part of Chien district, Chevron is making a farm right now in our area. She from America and she making a farm there. And now, if we
also saw Kura Dway doing a good job.
Very good. Those are doing those things now. Even if we say, look, can we give the organization can say, look, we'll give you some money to make it bigger, employ people to make the place big. We want to feed ourselves. We want to make sure that, yes, we're not going to Nimba or Sano to get pepper. Peppers will be planted in our area so we can get enough pepper for our people. I mean, they can bring it to town and sell. It's not something bad to help somebody who is already in it. But at the same time, we are looking at creating, making a farm for the Grand Association in the Americas to have a farm. If you go into Monrovia, I mean, you want to Zwedru from Tucson, I think they call that Water Set, something like that. There were old Agromingo that had a farm there. If you go there today, Zoe Emmanuel Penu is having a big farm there, cassava. Maybe you want to bring a kind of machine to fill some gari or something. These are things that we're looking for. Queenable. You go to Queenable, where the people got bush going all around because without utilizing the bush, that's why the people bringing the Mosi people or Burkina Faso to start planting cocoa. When is that cocoa going to eat? That's how we're going to make this farm. We want to create a working force in each district.
Let's hear from Peter Darcy. And that's the last call. Then from that, I'll engage. Then we're going to go. Go ahead, Peter.
Well, good evening, Prince, and good evening, Mr. Dennis. How you doing, Mr. Dennis?
I'm good, Mr. Darcy. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing good. Peter Darcy, I think I flew with you on the same flight to Iowa. It was an interesting flight you and I was saying that close to you.
Oh, yeah. You're right.
But anyway, Mr. Dennis, I'm a little bit disappointed in our high power leadership, like Mr. Dennis, our dear brother Fred. The reason I'm saying that is that if you look at our good friend Octavia and I are good friends, but if you look at a local chapter that he's serving today, and we are talking about peace. Peace. Have you guys ever asked Octavia what relationship he has with his local chapter before you want to serve the most powerful union in America, the Grand Association in America? Have you ever asked your candidate? And that question not only going to you, it's going to Mr. Fred, where I'll be in Philadelphia next week, and I'll be Mr. Fred and have that conversation with him. This is so bad for our leaders. To not set this young man that will become president. Your vice president, you can speak. You can't speak for the room already. So as soon as he become president, the next thing that will happen again is as soon as you drive, you block him. That's one thing we should look at. The Grand Jury Association is an organization that we build leaders. It's a place that we come for training. So if we are going to take Otega Gimo as our next president, we should think about the level of destruction it's going to cause to this union. We have suffered a lot. We have fought a lot. We have done a lot of things. In 2025, you can tell even the booms are rising up. This spirit are coming together for Grand Jury Association. Family, let us think it twice. We need a true leader. And a true leader is somebody else.
All right, thank you.
All right. I'm going to go. But let me end this. The true leader is nobody else but President.
You can't come here and can't campaign for either part, man.
I thought you were going to ask a question.
You can't ask question.
Let me tell you something.
On the man show.
The first thing I want to tell you, Mr. Darcy, thanks for asking. Mr. Given, even the either part you're talking about, do you know how to? Has she served the association from presidency as a president of a chapter? No.
Who?
Either part. She never held position in a chapter before. She was a member and she participated in it. So she never, either part will not come and say I served Pennsylvania as a vice president. The only presidency, I don't know whether she was president or she was not president, but with the Putu Apolebo, I stand to be corrected. Under her leadership, Putu Apolebo broke down. It split. She and Isaac, somebody going to Liberia now. Two of them, they ran the Putu Apolebo. Under their watch, there was a problem. May his soul rest in peace. They roll out grandson had to go into it. They are split. She not split organization before. So if you say the person in Michigan is not, he didn't hold Michigan. You know how big is Michigan? Somebody chapter we're talking about today. Who holding them? Look at my friend in Rhode Island. He been president for some time. How many meetings have he called? Anthony going. You don't know. So we should not narrow the thing to say, oh, the main handle the chapter here. So all those, then Lord forget about it, and then Lord look for people who president to go to the level there, or who are served to be, then either will not be qualified too. Because you never have a position like that. We are coming around to make sure that this association have a legitimate president, a very qualified person who loves his county, person who have been doing things for his county, for the people. They may have given money to people in the market. They may have built wells for the people. They may have gave some materials to the youth. We're talking about even the vice president. If you're from Queen Number, you will know. Even the vice presidential candidate, let me put it that way, so you're going to be panicking. The vice presidential candidate in her own district, or in your own town, she's constructing a school right now. She's been helping the blinds in Zoedru. She's been helping the girls, the females. I mean, somebody who's doing something, you have to give them credit. You didn't have blessed children. I don't want to come up with so many things that tonight, because I told you this, I will not run campaign against her. But if I was going to run campaign against her, trust me, a different thing we'll be talking about. Bless the children. Where is it today? How it came about? Do you know? She was vice president for the Grand Jury Association, and she advocated as vice president for the people of Grand Jury, the children of Grand Jury, to help. After it was materialized, she decided to change it to bless the children. So I saw how the bless the children business came about when you're vice president and you're having a different organization. Then she said, oh no, it's not for me, it's for my party. And she herself went into it. She called me on the phone to talk to somebody downtown. I said, I'm not talking to the person. because that particular blessed children, it was going to be blessed grandchildren children. How many people from grandchildren benefited from that? She and her uncle ran that organization. How many people from grandchildren benefited from it? How many children? I think people that you are blessed or in Nimba in different areas, maybe Sano and all. If it's grandchildren, it would just be few. So if you come and say that, oh, Gaymon having problem with menace, with Michigan chapter, so you can't run the grandchildren association, that's not true. He never became a president or vice president in any chapter here too. She was president for Putu Apolebo that broke down, and thank God, Mr. Kaufland had to resonate and bring it up for it to be to where it is today. And in addition to that, I, JJ Dennis, I'm a member of the Narrow Development Association. When we went to Iowa, we went to Chicago, there was a chaos. The organization split there. We got two Narrow associations. One day I sat down and said, look, I told my wife, I said, honey, we got to do something for the Narrow Development Association to be together. We can't be having two, Mr. Reed Vincent having one, and Taro having another one. So what I would do, I will bring them together. She said, how you want to do it? I said, forget it. I will use my phone. I call Beatrice. I call Beatrice Swain. I talked to her to be the president. She said, okay, I hear you, but they had a deal. I said, I will work with you. I called the secretary, Mr. Zaudoba. I said, Mr. Secretary, I know you are secretary on the national level. So for me to ask you to come down to the client or to your area, it will be hard, but I want for you to be. I started calling them, and those are put together. Today, the Neighbor Association is holding, and they are together. So we are here to help people, to bring them up. We're not here to tear them down. Either people will come here today, or either will say, look, this is what I have done. Chairman said, been talking. With me, she laughed, and this and that, he's supposed to support me. So I said, but either, what have you done for me to support you? My own brother, I said, you never would say, transparency, this and this and this. That's what, as about the thing that happened between even the national president, when he comes on your show tomorrow, and he say things there, I might come on the show too. No, we'll be having something because he's my president. And we know where we came from when
so when he can't endorse your candidate, you come back.
No, you don't have to endorse. You don't have to endorse. Because our national convention, then I stood in the business meeting. I told the Boston district, I said, I want to run to be president. It's because I had a backing. I just wanted for confirmation. So I said, I want to run for the presidency.
President what?
But for Grandchildren Association. But
I heard that time when you ran away. I heard.
Yeah, when I ran away. But I said, you know what? It's the person I'll be talking with. And they know where we came from. So any funny thing that will come up, I'll roll my sleeves again and come back.
You come back, your president?
I say I will come back. I say I will come back on my president. I say I will come back. This association is for anybody.
I want to know when you say you come back. You're coming back when you don't endorse. If you don't endorse your candidate,
no, nobody has to endorse either. I mean, what Gaymon? We're not begging for endorsement. No, we're not.
You already got his thing.
We're not begging for endorsement because if you endorse right now from the beginning, when I and Mr. Daniel Payne, when we endorse, the whole people, the people supposed to know better. They're supposed to know better. In our CV, Mr. Yobote King and endorse. Mr. The president, Mayor King, and these are presidents. These are top people that serve the organization. So we open the way, and we are still here to protect the image and the goodwill of the Gaymon School team. We know what we are doing, my brother. let me tell you something. For me, my in it, I don't want to let you hide myself. The LPR today, and Mr. Alfonso So can come and dispute it. LPR today, the radio station. You know it was Bazan District Radio, right? Then
With
because of
Gustav Payne and all of y'all.
yeah, exactly. Because of certain thing there, they decided to change it to Voice of Jide. But I JJ didn't Nathaniel Cry, Joseph Grant, Joe Grant. The three of us are the founder of that organization. And how we want for it to continue to grow. So when we're getting involved into certain things that we want to make sure that we put all our egg in it. When it break, it break. And we're not allowed to break. And I challenge people that are supporting Ide to come on your stage and just tell us what Ide have done for which they want to give her second chance. They just want, oh, let's give her second chance. Let's give her second chance. What have she done for us to give her second chance? That worth giving you second chance. What project she have put together that is not yet completed for which we must give her a chance to go for a second time? That's what we want. But they might not be calling us names, liars, 419, this and this. People that I said from the beginning, people today that are calling us names, they have served this community. And they nothing that they can show. We're not here to argue with them. That's why we don't write. My wife called me and said, oh, JJ, I've seen people writing on a double when you left that day. So a Gibson Jeru, they challenge anybody, even a Gibson Jeru. He just like talking because he want to talk. But Gibson Jeru have not contributed anything. He only pretend. He gave you a piece of job, he will not do it to the letter. Unless you pay him to get to certain area. Maybe the time they went to Georgia, maybe you didn't pay him to pay where to go there.
So you think Gibson don't have money to fly by himself?
Oh, man. Gibson got plenty of money, but whether you want to use it.
Gibson that open radio station and open, how you call it, where they're selling medicine,
That's what I'm
beat
saying.
bidding, and he said, man, get money to put from
Whether you
down
want
there,
to- whether you want to spend it,
$350, less than $400.
That's why I told you, I said, even when we came to Minnesota, that election we were talking about, he said Gibson was there. I told you, Gibson came Sunday because he want to pay $50 to enter to that way he came late for. Now that he got money, Gibson got money. The last time I went to to Iowa, Gibson, Nelson Wright, and so and Mrs. Canna, we had lunch. Gibson paid for the whole lunch. He got money. But
But
when you
why
want
you
to
think the
spend
man
it,
cannot buy a plane ticket to go to those things?
that's what I'm saying. Well, when you come to Grand Jide, you want to spend that money. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, wow. Gibson just did the Constitution in front of us for 2 days. And he said
2
Gibson
days.
didn't do anything. And he said maybe they pay his way to go there. Gibson will come for you. Let me tell you now.
Let Gibson come for me. I don't care if Gibson come for me or not. I'm telling you what I know about
About Gibson.
about Gibson, about people that just say things and because they want to say things. Nobody know me. I never lied to anybody. People know me. I can tell you the truth. I don't care how you feel.
But Gibson, I never lied to
feel.
anybody before.
No. They're calling us liars.
Gibson ever call you liar?
People that can be writing on you, on the page.
But why you went at Gibson like that? Did he ever call you a liar?
Yes. Gibson, one of those that when we left that day, he was laughing so and so because he was discrediting what we were saying. It means to say he's telling us that we are liars. We are telling you that we have a hall, we pay for we get an office space, we make sure we get agricultural material, we make sure we get insurance policy will go on, people will register into it. We make sure the school, we assess the school, we make sure the district will be compensated from what we're going to the convention. You know the amount of money people pay. They're not just Grand Jide. There are people from different districts that pay money to go to the convention. After the convention, I asked you before, Prince, when we're in Kentucky. And I came back, you put it on the show, oh, JJ said they must share the money. Yes, after the people must share the money. We'll go to the convention. After the convention, we'll get certain percentage to each district.
Why? The district not raising their own money? The
district
not raising their own money?
The district raise their own money, but
So why you want GG to give you money?
Because the GGAA is the mother organization. So they're supposed to help the district. In America, yeah, or in Liberia, in America, people in America, they got the state and they got the federal. They still run up money, they gather money for themselves to do some development in their state. But at the same time, the federal gave them money for some other project too that is going on. So since the Grand Union Association is a federal.
So you want to tell Gilmore to do that?
Yes.
When he wins?
Yes. Grand Union will go to the convention of South Nation. The next convention will go to, because will be the president and vice president at that time. The next convention, the proceeds from there, certain percentage will be given to Queenable District, 30% will be given to Baton, 30% will be given to Chien District for their development.
Are you okay with the Constitution for president to serve three years instead of 2 years? For a term to be 3 instead of 2?
Well, you see, it's funny and it's a yes answer. But I think it should have been the last convention, so that, because right now if we win, it will be a 3 year. But if either win, it means to say either will go for 5 years doing nothing. And that's what we'll try to avoid. So it will take.
So you wanted to come back to 4 years?
Convention, not the, yeah, it will come back. Let it come back to 4 years. The middle of the next year, then we can think about it to continue, but not from this particular convention. It will not take effect.
You vote against it. Don't say it will not take. Other people might vote against it.
I'll vote against it.
Okay,
I'll vote against it.
Or you can't get all right, say it will not take effect. You don't have the authority to do that.
I'll vote against it.
You have the right to vote against it, yeah. So you don't want either to spend 5 years. So let's say you bring it back to 4 years, to 2 years, and Gilmore wins. And then you want it to go to the next time. When you go to the next time, when Gilmore win, you'll be going 5 years. You know that?
No.
But you don't want either to go 5 years, but you want Gilmore to be 5 years.
No, the next time it will go, and the next time will be in Gilmore's first year.
But why you not want to take place either first?
It'll be Gilmore's first year. It'll be in Gilmore's first year. Then when it take effect, then Gilmore will spend 4 years, even though the last 2 years plus 1.
No, 2 years that you were elected for, it will expire. That will not take effect immediately.
So long the Constitution will take effect that particular convention. That's why I will vote against it. So it can't take effect this coming convention.
Well, you want to take effect doing, let's say, if you don't take effect this convention, the other year it will take effect.
Yeah, when we get to the other year, because we are going to win this particular election. So when it take effect,
suppose you put it there and people will vote against it too.
On that particular one, they will continue with it.
Oh, okay. Conflare, 1 minute, please. Conflare.
Yeah, I just wanted to, hello, my brother. I just wanted to ask this question to Mr. Dennis. Mr. Dennis, you really want us to put someone in power to head this organization that did not even have election in his chapter? Nobody appointed him. The man hijacked his chapter. Did you investigate this man before you brought him to us?
Thank you. Is that your question? Hello? I think she asked a question and she left.
Yeah, the Constitution even said that you must be president in a chapter to run to be president. You must come from a chapter.
What the Constitution say?
The Constitution says that you have to be president in order for you to run.
That's what it says.
If it said then, well, then what? So then,
because that's what, you know what disqualified Gilmore last time?
No. They say
I asking you a question. No, wait. I asking you. Do you know what? Okay. Why was Gilmore disqualified?
No.
Gilmore was disqualified because he was not president in his chapter. When we went to Gibson, then they brought the Constitution to open it. We read it.
They say you have to be president or
of your chapter. Yeah.
No. You have to be. You have to occupy elected position. They say you got to be president.
But elected position in your state.
Yeah, but you got to be president.
No, the president
Exactly.
has to be, listen now, the president and the vice president has to be elected position as president of the state. Secretary and other things, they don't call it. You have to serve as there, but you have to be president of your state or your chapter.
So when the constitution was amended, because if they
2010,
didn't
I
have it,
think.
then they're not supposed to be president too. Because you're
2010,
not,
I think 2010.
they are not supposed to be elected too. Because
So when you're
serve as
speeding here, I
president.
want to ask you, when you're speeding here, when they catch you, when you what a man speeding, when they catch you, then you say because the man speeding, they catch you, they catch you. The man either probably went through the other election commission, not catch you. The election commission gives you
so then the
they
election
catch you.
commission
So it's a big deal.
then election commission too, they catch him too. Then what's our problem?
Hmm?
The election commission did not catch the man again.
No, the election commission, Gilmore is president for his chapter. That's why he qualified for. But last year when he was stopped, that was the main reason he was stopped.
Yeah, but
he and Josephine, who are them?
Then her question is that right then? Because he been qualified by election commission.
Yeah, he qualified by election commission.
Exactly.
Gilmore qualified, Josephine. Last time they stopped Josephine, they stopped Gilmore, and they stopped Kuma Philip because they were not having elected position in the states and this and that. Yeah. But then Josephine went and then got this job, this elected something in your state, and Gilmore too has this in your state, so they were qualified.
So they were qualified. So I don't know where our question will come from again.
But you have to explain. She asked you a question, you have to explain.
But you're explaining now to her, right?
But you didn't explain it. You start asking question why you did not stop this, that. They ask you a question and then you go into the other person.
Oh, exactly.
You can't go tell the police man say you driving on the highway now. The police look at you and come behind you. Can say what I mean going in case you come behind me, you can't catch me.
You asked me a question and that's what I said if we were going by that, then either are not supposed to be too because she was not elected also. But since they went through the election commission and they qualified, then they qualified.
Yeah, Gilmore. That's why you hear that president thing to make you qualify. You stay important people together after you're disqualified for it. But at time you didn't pay attention to it. You only pay attention to Boti time.
Yeah.
Gilmore he went, he got the thing, he came back.
He came back.
So continue. You want to ask JJ Dennis in your coin. He said you are critic of his candidate. And your bias, you always write things about his candidate. I don't know where you've been writing things about his candidate, but I'm concerned, but because you are on the one of the moderators. I don't know, but JJ is saying that before you become a moderator, the two things must sit down and pick them one and sit there and where I don't even know if they did that. The people bring the anchor and bring the people from the CNN. You come. And then the people come, they only sit with the candidates and tell them the rules. These are the rules, this is the rules.
No. But
you're not going to sit down with the people and say this. I've been to debate all around the place. Even the Liberian community organization, these big things, they don't have even like bureau, government. And come here, grand you say you must sit down with your candidate and sit down with other people and say they want they want, no, who want they want.
The management, the campaign team, even in America here. They can say they're not going to the radio station for anybody.
They can say they're not going to the radio station, but when the election commission come up with a candidate and those who will debate the thing, they're not going to say in your entity, you're not coming ask me, why you not see it happen here before?
That's why they're selecting a radio station that is not biased. So we have to select people that are not biased.
Who do you? So you actually think that lady is biased?
I'm telling you, she can come on here tonight. I know that my little sister. Yeah.
And she been writing things about against Gilmore?
She been calling Gilmore 419 and she got no proof. I know her very well. She asked me, you know the man you supporting? I said, yes, I know him. And you been calling her to come? No, come and ask me. Maybe she knows something that I don't know. That's why she calling the man 419.
But I don't know either.
Okay.
Maybe she. So I mean, we've been here now for almost 2 hours. So let me give you time. Let me give you another 6 minutes to talk to your people.
Okay, 5 minutes. Another 6 minutes.
5 minutes. I'm not interfering with you again. 5 minutes.
Yeah. No, Prince, I'm enjoying myself tonight because I'm talking to the Grandians, the voters that will be going to Kentucky. I don't want for us to use There's travel cards. This person that my brother, the person that never met, the person that chairman, the person that the Lord look at what the person can do for us, or what the person have done for us, for which we are supporting this candidate. For us, for me, I am not supporting Idepoa because I feel or I believe that she has not done anything that will worth giving a second chance. If you can convince me that Ide have done this, you got it right. But I know with the Gemoslu team, believe in me. You know, sometimes when I'm talking with Grangians, they say, oh, Mr. Dennis, you should know better. At least if you are running, I will support you. I'm not running, but I'm supporting somebody that I feel, I believe in, can deliver the goods and services to our people. So I want for Grangians to come and join me to vote the Gemoslu team. These people, they're not looking for money. They are family oriented. Kimo has his wife, he got his children, he got a home. The secretary have a wife, have children, have a home, have his own business. The treasurer have his wife, have a home with a business. It's settled. These are people we want to trust our organization in. We want to trust them because they can be able to make sure what we're supposed to get. We talk about the platform speaks for itself. It just needs implementation to put the people together to be able to implement what it is. We got a hospital, we got a clinics in different areas in Grangie. We got the community centers, we got the schools. Let us have an impact. We got nurses, we got doctors in America, yeah. We want to bring everybody together to see what we can do for our people back home. We're not here to be carrying Prezzo every time. We're not carrying Prezzo too long. Those young adults that want to do things for our people back home, let's rally around them this time. And not to say, oh, let's carry Ide, because Ide, and when our time finish, then we'll carry the person. There's no time. If Ide were going to be doing things for our people back there, she get money. According to what she get money. Yes. Where are the money? They're in the bank. What they do in the bank? If you keep $3,000 in the bank, they want to give you 30 cents interest. Our people back there, they are suffering. If you get the money, let's use the money for our people. Even our own people in America, yeah. Who tell you some people, their mortgage, they don't have the time. Some people have big problems here. We have to cater to our people back here. Our children going to school, they're graduating. Let's see how best we can rally around. Our education committee will set up, will take care of certain things there so that the children will feel, yes, the Grange Association was there when I was graduating. The Grange Association gave me this computer. They gave me this laptop. The representative came from the Grange Association at my graduation. These are things I want to be doing. We want to relate with the people back there, our senators, our representatives. We want to bring them to the convention. I told Madam Idepoa, can we invite these people there? We got Burkina B over there. Can we bring the people and ask them questions to the caucus? We can just be here, especially when we got people that serve this organization here as secretary. If the person come here, the person there come here because they want to come. But right now, we don't know what we're going to expect at the convention. That Saturday, what is going to be there? Is that a constitution only? Or what we want to see? Or are you going to make report? The financial report? Is that what we want the convention for? Or then let's go there on Sunday and vote and come back. What are we getting? But when the Gemoslu team win, the youth will make sure that they enjoy the convention. There'll be some sporting activity we want to implement a convention. So they will say yes. We have counter meets here. We're playing the counter meet, the Grand League Association do not contribute. And these are people then that will go on the field, we cheer, but we don't know how to go on the field. They are representing Grand League. In America, yeah. Nimba, Bon. If you far play, you don't go there. That's why. We want to make sure that the president of the Grand League Association can visit the chapters to make sure that the chapters are intact and they are doing the right thing. We can membership. We don't know the only time we can get our membership when election time. The administration should know how many members, how many Grandians are members in Iowa, in Philadelphia, in different chapters. There's no database. Not every Grandian are member of the Grandian Association. We got the presidents all around. We have to sit down with them. The person have an idea, but they could not implement it because of some reason. But these are things I want to do. I want to bring everybody together. There's some people that left the organization because of the election now. You see them coming up. Some names they said are flourishing. We don't know. But take this to the court. If you leave from here and you know you are not a Grandian, you are not affiliating with a Grandian association, you're not playing part in your chapter, and you say you go to that place there. Not a Grandian, and you go to that place, you're from Sino, you're from Bon, you're from this place, and you go to that place because the Constitution clearly stated people who are member, who should be member, affiliated, or by some means. If you show up over there, trust me, you're not going to vote. Don't fool yourself, because the election commission will be doing their job. I'm sorry that we don't have a membership committee that is posting names beside the secretary or the vice president who's doing everything right now. But thank you, Mr. Vice President, for being vice president, being secretary, being member, how do you call it? Somebody who controlling our WhatsApp page. All these things, you alone you're doing it. But that's good. Keep it up. So I'm asking all the Grandians, we are not lying to you people. You don't be calling all liars. You don't be calling all 419 group. No. We are real people and we mean business. We mean business. Come to Kentucky, after Kentucky, and see what we can do. We are going to reform this Grand League Association. All these people that left, we are appealing to them to come back. People, whether you're in South Dakota, and you're not been coming around, or maybe because people talking to you. I mean, we got thick skin. Some of you people here got thin skin. So as soon as they say something, you'll run away. Oh, I got nothing to do with the Grand League Association. People not respectful. They are not there. Those are not respectful. Talk to them. You know them. When they say nothing, you are very happy that you hear those things there. But we are all Grandian. And I want for everybody to respect one another, go to the election, have a free and fair election, and then we'll come back home. And then we'll roll our sleeves to start working. We have to work for our people. Dancing time is over. Working time is what we should do. Grandians are giving people. The only thing they want is for you to start something. They will come and rally around you to make sure. When I started the Bison District School in Joundy, trust me, all the Bison Solar, we laid the first bricks. Bison District people started contributing. People want to see action. They want to say, I will. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. But you know, we got a membership committee chairman, Stanley Flan.
But everything that I've been seeing, it's been posted by Isaac Inenwe.
So he used.
And I applaud that. I said, thank you very much, Isaac Inenwe.
That's a good thing. I think the membership committee chairman, when he listens, he will take and do his job. right.
Kadezaki baba wankia o. Unu azuye nyamgo. Dojo mwade. Ezi bokorantina azuye nyamgo. Sake blao etwapo. Bawage tatina. Piyon punyon siye bayi. Kaino pa osia wayi kase nyowo jibe nyamu. Nyonwo. Ina nyonwo. Ina nyonwo. Ibe nyamu. Ma bajra wao. Ma babaya o. Iso domu ya e. Iso de yere no go. Biago demonse aji. With a shot, you play Clemenceau, Gas and PC, our friend Yaka, Siane, Puli and Radio, Katazaki, and out by Mone, in and out by Mone, Sakabla, you are out by Mone. I want to go, I told Katazaki, in a tour, Sakabla, you are to, in a tour. Báwo gbèsè àtòtú o, Jẹ́njì dídé àtòtú o, Òwúdò Ludovic.
Okay.
So,
That's how we're going to do it tonight. Our door, it's we're not taking calls again. We're going to be here tomorrow with the Bazon District National President and his Vice President. We're going to be here tomorrow. They're going to be joining me here. Shifter. I got a question from this man here. He said from Gawado to progressive ideas with the taboo. We have to refrain from practice 4 days. One question every Nigerian should ask themselves: being member of this organization, what do I benefit? Paying my dues and charity convention, what impact does it have on my life? Well, your dues and things just went to Nigeria and paid for the nursing program, paying people to go to school. But you just put a monument in Nigeria County. In your convention that you go to, you pay money to enter. That's why you go for your meet friends. Benefit that. That's the benefit also. Benefit things happen back home. So these are all things that we and well, the association are going to cut time to time people when they have scholarship and they are now only for someone in we have a lawyer people who bought chairs for people, paid all kind of stuff back home. So that's where your money is doing for the people back home. Yeah, they track here, man. They saw here, I'll inbox it to you. I'll inbox it. They saw it hot. The boy, but you didn't know how to dance. The guy who dancing 18 years, we got to learn how he learns from him. He's a real good dancer in this. The guy, I don't know. He looks like an Ivorian guy.
Madam Swallow.
Madam Swallow. What's the word? One hand in your pocket. Let's go for a there we go up or something. Oil or lotion finish. You get money, you don't get money when you. The woman get oil, the woman oil finish or lotion finish. She won't eat breakfast in the morning about déjeuner. She won't eat breakfast, no money for breakfast, no money to go in the market. I say, what you do? I understood what I want to before now, so I can whip the new too. Are you acting so? So that's it. JJ Dennis just lay out a plan for Gibson and Joseph Institute to be elected. Either point and do nothing and this, that. And that's what we're talking about. You can't give us what your candidate would do, and you tell the people the candidate not doing this. He said it in a very respectful way. No disrespect in the process. He said it, no disrespect. Plain good. Bobby allowed the thing what the man seen. He said, you know, play a bungee. He said, what you play a bungee, you know? The woman lotion finish up bachelor coin. You get money, the woman won't go in the market, or boy dorm, where is it? Oh boy, déjeuner na breakfast. Oh boy, déjeuner, y'a pas l'argent. L'argent est fini. Toi, tu n'as pas l'argent, tu veux faire? Parce que dorm, no money for breakfast. No man for déjeuner, for market, the woman looks at
I want to I
yeah. Cool, wait, well, Janet, wait, well, no.
So, I blew your baby, bring yourself. Madam Swallow, una boy, you build your man by your one. Cut the Zakiva by one cow. Who no has who ye yamo? Dog your money, let's go for a tin as who ye yamo. Zakabla, it won't go. Power get that dinner. On your skate by kind of house, I wait just say no would give it no more. No, and I know, and I know, you ain't my background well.
Now, what's very good?
It's so dumb.
You see, no, my no, my woman. Was it WID guy? Tomorrow gonna have successor.
Nous voulons réclamation.
That who succeeded
Car
JJ
c'est
Dennis
pitié, on va
for the
plaindre.
Brown Jai.
C'est un nez pour y
Let me see if I
radio.
can find the flyer and put the flyer
Quand
here
des
for
actifs
you.
en a pas moulé.
Flyer.
Il en a pas moulé. Ça que blague du en a pas moulé. I want to.
Let me see if I can get a flyer here and put the flyer here for Mr. Monsieur pour Monsieur. Comment on dit, man? On dit quand on dit, comment on dit? Monsieur Brandjai. Non, mon ami, on est fini, ça. Allô? Hein? On est fini? Mon ami, we finished already a long time. So let me put the flyer up here. I can post the flyer pretty soon. I'm gonna post the flyer up here for then what's his name? I'll put a flyer here for JJ for not JJ Denny. I'll post a flyer for Brand Jai and his VP. The VP of the Barzon district and the president will be my special guest here tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow they're gonna be here. Yeah, Brian Jai. What's the lady's name? Let me see her name here. Her name is Payne. Yeah, National Vice President, Barzon District Association, and then Brown Ojai, National President. They're gonna be here tomorrow. Then we're gonna do what we're gonna do, and what we're gonna do is that what we're gonna do, and we're gonna do what we're gonna do tomorrow. I don't know who they're gonna endorse, if they're gonna do any endorsement, but we will have them tomorrow. That's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna know if we don't know yet, but we will let them tell us when they come on. So you see here. Avril 19 avril 2025. On est là sur la de 27. C'est 21, non? C'est oui, 27 ou bien 19. Bon, Monsieur Brandjai et Madame Bessie Kine will be my grand guest demain. Donc, au revoir ce soir. On va, voilà ça. Barzon District Association President, Vice President appear live on Payne Double Show. They will endorse, Timpoa, Munya, Amwenu, Ubien Timpoa. We wouldn't know yet. Stand in front of the people say you are the membership committee chair. We don't see lists coming from you. We're seeing lists coming from Isaac, you know what? That's what JJ Dennis said. That your committee is sleeping. Every posting of members of the membership listing is coming from the vice president. Why are you sleeping? Nobody know. But if you want to come on here and explain to the people of Grand County that you were appointed to do a job and they don't know what you're doing, you can come up here and talk to the people of Grand County. Call me anytime to have a 30-minute, 25-minute, or 1 hour discussion with me and tell me your function. Is somebody is Isaac? Are we going to charge Isaac with or assumption of the function of the membership committee chairman? You come here and tell us so we can charge Isaac. If you didn't authorize Isaac to do what he's doing, so we can go down on Isaac catching. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's how we're going to do it for tonight. Brian Jai, JJ Denny. They say when JJ Denny was leaving the thing, Brian Jai won. You were not certified, but anyway, that the law said the new man got to take everything. So, but tomorrow we're going to have Brian Jai. We're going to have his vice president also. Ladies and gentlemen, that's what we're going to do. Ogawa Do, your question about what you're going to benefit since you are here, you already enjoying So give the $50 that you're going to pay or the $10 you want to pay to your chapter to the people who need it. You don't need $10. You don't need $50. Get the money and start talking about what will benefit. What you want benefit? You want to divide the $50 and more. Then I susu. I say susu pay now. So that's it, my people. Bye.